Let me show you this. We've got three things in the tropics here. Tropical storm Gaston continuing to move up to the north. No threat to anybody there, but could increase in strength and become a hurricane again pretty soon, actually, through the weekend. We got a little area of disturbed weather near Texas and Louisiana. That's not going to bother anybody really either. So producing some rainfall, but only a 10% chance of development there. And it's this tropical wave right here. This is the one we've been watching carefully for the past week. It has the potential to develop, but not necessarily over the next couple of days. Next couple of days, it's in an environment that's not very good for development, a 20% chance for development for today and tomorrow. However, as we get to Sunday and Monday and Tuesday, computer models taking it up toward the Florida Straits and then eventually into the eastern Gulf of Mexico. And once it gets into this area here, down to the south of the Florida Peninsula and then up along the west coast of Florida, this is where it has a chance to develop, and pretty rapidly, actually. The water's very warm, low wind shear. We could see tropical depression, tropical storm, some computer models indicating a hurricane developing here in the eastern Gulf of Mexico as it heads up toward the Florida Panhandle for most of next week. As it develops, and if it develops here in the Gulf, it could continue to bring moisture into South Florida. We could see a very wet time period between Sunday and most of next week. So we're going to be watching that carefully. But for now, we're just going to talk about the tropical wave. The tropical wave, not developing in anything, could still bring us showers, thunderstorms, and increasing winds from Saturday night through Sunday and into Monday, and then we'll watch again for that possible storm to develop. Now, we do have some rainfall around today, although this is a good-looking picture, Felicia. Not bad.
Yeah, Glenn, it's looking pretty good out there right now. Actually, we do have some sunshine. You can see here looking out over the Live 5 camera. However, you can also see, looking at the satellite and radar, we've got quite a bit of activity off the coast. Let's take a little bit of a closer look here. So you can see, we could see a few showers moving onshore in Palm Beach County. Very light ones out there right now, though. We had quite a bit of rain this morning, some thunderstorms as well, and the Vipercast is wanting to bring that back in just a bit this afternoon. Now, I will say, might be overdoing it just a bit by 2 o'clock to see this much activity, but what you do need to know is that as the kids are getting off of school, there could be some rain and storms around. And then also as you're heading home from your commute today or evening plans for dinner for your Friday evening, you could still be dealing with a few storms and some scattered rainfall. So do take that into account as you're planning the rest of your Friday. Rain chances remaining very high as we head through the next few days. Of course, we'll have that tropical moisture in place. If you're headed to the beach, fast rain and storms today, a moderate risk of rip current, so be careful. Lower 90s with gusty winds, and then overnight tonight, lower 80s with a thunderstorm or two possible. By tomorrow, a lot more of the same, only slightly lower rain chances. 7-day forecast shows breezy conditions Saturday, and then a tropical influence Sunday and possibly into Monday, and then possibly into Tuesday as well, depending on what that tropical wave ends up doing.